round for the one, the only, Miss Galiber!
I'm never gonna get over Tupac's. That was amazing. Thank y'all for coming out to see comedy on a Sunday. Sundays are always like the sad day. You're like, no, because it's Monday tomorrow, and you're like, it just ruins it all, huh? But here you are with your, like, I can see one smiling face, so that's great. We're doing all right. No big deal. No big deal. Wait, who's from Texas? Somebody said Texas earlier, yeah? I went to high school in Texas. I'm from here, went to high school in Texas, and my favorite thing is like Texas sayings. You know, in the Texas, like the monotone Texas accent. I went to high school in Houston, so it was like the East Texas accent. But my favorite thing from high school that I remember is our principal, Mr. Wells, would get on the intercom about the dress code. And he wore like the 10-gallon hat, like the lariat necklace, and the Wranglers and the boots, whatever. And it would be just like, now girls, we gotta talk about this dress code. You girls wearing some tight clothing. Now you cannot fit 5 pounds of hamburger meat in a 2-pound bag. It just ain't gonna work. Like, oh my God, did you really just say that? And I still to this day will not wear skinny jeans to go out to eat because it just stays with you. It's absolutely the worst. But that's one of my favorite things. Actually, the South is all full of like sayings and ridiculous accents. It's also great. My parents lived in Fairhope, Alabama for 20 years. No. I never lived there, but I would go and visit, and I was in LA, so I thought I was like the cool kid. I'm like, I'm from LA, like I have to go to this Alabama place. Like, what am I gonna do? And out one day in like the Piggly Wiggly or like Hoggly Woggly, out in public, whatever. Some woman comes and finds me. She's like, oh my God, you're that Galiber daughter. How are you? Oh my God, little Miss Hollywood, say something funny. Say something funny. Oh, no, are you married? Oh, well, don't you worry. You and a blind hog finds an acorn in the woods every now and then, okay? Okay, bye. That is absolutely the worst. One of my favorites, though. Thankfully, my parents do not live there anymore, so I never have to go back to Fairhope, Alabama, ever. If you love Fairhope, Alabama, whoever wooed to that, enjoy your time. That is all you. All you. I just turned 41. Woo! Oh my God, stop it. I know, right? Yeah, totally. After living in LA for years, now I'm an ageist, so I'm constantly like, I'm gonna start telling people that I'm like 50 is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start telling people I'm 50 so that they tell me I look great. I'm gonna be like, stop, thanks, okay. Moving on. It's the humidity. It's the southern humidity is what it is. My boyfriend likes to make fun of me too, though. He's like, just stop it already. I would totally get all the Botox if I could. If I could, I would. And my boyfriend and I were out the other day actually getting dog food for our dog. I don't know where this is going. Anyway. We're at like the pet store getting food. He looks over and he's like, oh babe, look at this. They managed to fit you into a little bag. Look at this. And he hands it over to me and it's Beefy Puffs. And I'm like, I'm glad we can laugh about this. Things are great. Yeah, I feel really good about myself. Speaking of Beefy Puffs, drag queens. Drag queens. I love me some drag queens. If anybody here is from like Florida or Tennessee, actually, if you're from Tennessee, how dare you do that to Dolly Parton? That is how you repay her for all of the things she's done for the state of Tennessee. That is absolutely awful. Drag queens are so great. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. These... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, so in case you didn't know, sorry, backstory. So Tennessee and Florida banned public drag performances where children might possibly be present, meaning, so they used to do